Previously on that bullshit.
Much for that question. I use the term minor attracted person or MAP in the title and throughout the book for multiple reasons. First of all, because I think it's important to use terminology for groups that members of that group want others to use for them. And MAP advocacy groups like Before You Act have advocated for use of the term MAP. They've advocated for it primarily because it's less stigmatizing than other terms like a lot of people, when they hear the term, automatically assume that it means a sex offender. And that isn't true, and it leads to a lot of misconceptions about attractions toward minors. I've definitely heard the idea that you brought up, though, that the use of the term minor attracted person suggests that it's okay to be attracted to children. But using a term that communicates who someone is attracted to doesn't indicate anything about the morality of that attraction.
While I am the sexiest black YouTuber and the king of common sense, I gotta be honest, I have given up on society. Because within the past year, and all these stupid hot takes, and all these people claiming that they know more than other people, and that they're 100% right, I find it hard to hold conversations with these types of people, because the minute I come out of thin air and say, actually, I disagree with you, and here are the reasons why, I know I'm gonna get called an ist, an ism, a phobia, gobia, trobia, and pobia, because these people don't know how to hold conversations, they just know how to bitch and moan about how much they feel. But as I was ready to officially give up, I was given a glimmer of hope for society, and it was in the form of someone advocating for minor attracted people, aka we all remember Dr. Alan Walker, the one insane human being who got on camera and let the world know that we need to start respecting individuals who are grown adults who are romantically and sexually attracted to minors. And I will repeat myself yet again for those who think I'm some bad human being. But if you are a grown adult and you see little Timmy, Susie, or Jimmy walking up the street and you get erect and you want to do something sexual, you are creepy. If you are advocating for grown adults to have sex dolls of children, I'm sorry to inform you, you are creepy. If you feel like you could see yourself in a relationship as a 40-year-old with a 10-year-old, I'm sorry, you are creepy. And that's not my fault. That's your fault, because you think that's acceptable behavior, and I'm here to let you know, no, it's not. But I was surprised recently, because in this landscape of people wanting to understand the weirdest of human beings, I saw something I wasn't ready to see. I saw people protesting against the MAP supporter. I saw people protesting and showing their disagreement with someone who's advocating for people who want to be attracted to minors. And I'm gonna be honest, it brought a tear to my eye, because in this world of people trying to accept the dumbest and weirdest of things, I am happy to see that more people are starting to believe in common sense. More people are starting to understand that in a world where we got all these different people, all these different backgrounds, at least we could all agree that being romantically attracted to children is the no-no. I'm happy with that. I'm satisfied with that. That's my one moral victory with society. Because even though there are people out there that'll try to ration it and reason it and try to make everyone else who disagrees as the bad person. No. At least you got these wannabe inclusive people who are from the ages of 18 to at least 25 saying, hey, that right there at our university, we don't want that here. We don't want that there. We don't need that here, because unlike this weirdo who's in a position that is really high at that university as an assistant professor of sociology and criminal justice, we don't want that there, because we actually care about the safety of children. We don't want to see grown adults with sex dolls. We want to see a society that's actually inclusive, not predatory. Old Dominion University has placed Dr. Alan Walker on administrative leave effective immediately from their position as assistant professor of sociology and criminal justice. Reactions to Dr. Walker's research and book have led to concerns for their safety and that of the campus. Furthermore, the controversy over Dr. Walker's research has disrupted the campus and community environment and is interfering with the institution's mission of teaching and learning. I want to state in the strongest terms possible that child sexual abuse is morally wrong and has no place in our society. This is a challenging time for our university, but I'm confident that we will come together and move forward as a monarch family. Now, even though I disagree with this person in their advocacy for weirdos being attracted to children, I have to say if you are sending not alive threats or threats to harm that individual, you are not helping, you are hurting. You are just as destructive as that idiot because you're not in a society where it's okay to send people these threats just because you disagree with them. You could point the holes out in their logic and move on and make them look stupid. You could publicly say you don't want this in your area. But to actively say you are going to harm them or you hope they commit some form of not alive, that's no need for that, and we don't condone that here. But I am happy to see the public outrage of this incident. I am happy to see that everyone hasn't lost their minds. I am happy to see that I have infected you all with my seed of common sense and that in 9 months you will develop as the wealth of go forth, my young children, and show the world what common sense looks like. Show the world that this is not a place where we will allow individuals to have sex dolls of children. Show the world that you will not stand for showing respect to pedos and their weird antics. Show the world that you are not that inclusive and that you have some form of restraint when it comes to society and what we deem acceptable. Acceptable. And subscribe to the channel where you could see the sexiest black king and all his common sense seed being spread out onto the masses. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.